Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mini Intruder, and welcome back to West of Loathing, a beautiful black and white 2D Western RPG that I'm really loving. And hello! Would you like to sell me some flowers? 50 meat. You know what, I've got plenty of meat right now. Spread the love, I've got myself some sweet smelling flowers. That'll probably be useful for something. Very, very good indeed. Right, Alice, who I came here with, what have you got to say exactly? So if we're going to look into this necromancer business, figure we ought to start with local cemeteries. Alright, did some research into the town cemeteries a while back. And to see if there was a pattern. Territory cemeteries. Just doing tongue twisters, marvellous. Right, there's one not too far from here. We've discovered a new map location, the Dave Yard. Alright, do you think we should be heading there immediately? If you're looking to find the lay of the land, I'd guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Okay, so I could go up to the railroad campus to the north of me. But while I'm actually in town, let's just have a little chat around first, see what's going on here. And hello! Are you the same guy as before, just wearing a massive fake moustache? And I saw a sign out front advertising a room. Indeed, I did. Plenty of room for your partner. How much does it cost? That's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours. Ooh, well that is just marvellously good news. So I've got myself a room there. Before I go and check that out, hey Lloyd, what else do we need? Any local jobs that need doing here? If you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with the piano player. Well, I'll give it a go. I'm not too sure I've got the skills for that, but I'll have a little look-see. I'd have poked around him myself, but I lost the key. This has taken a strange turn. Now, have a little look-see here. Piano player is not very good at his job. Try and fix him. Okay, pick the lock. Yeah, so I need to actually have a little look-see at the piano player, but I need yet another needle. So I need to be looking for more haystacks, because that's where needles come from. Gotcha. And I can buy some slop for 5 meat. I will buy some slop, just in case anyone needs some slop. Just buy literally everything. And mysterious man with beard doesn't react to me. Ooh, the poker room. Okay, well, last time I just cheated at poker. This time someone might actually, know what poker is. So probably be careful about that. Oh, I like these guys. They just fell asleep during their brawl. Marvellous. And here we go, my room at the Jewel Saloon. So I can sleep here, have a little look-see outside, and yep, insult myself. That might be more useful. You better not insult yourself anymore. If you get any angry, you're liable to pass out. Oh dear, oh dear. Alice's bed over there. Nice writing desk, but a postcard as well. Got an item, blank postcard. Okay, and I can just have a little sleep here. What does that do exactly? You dream that you're locked in jail with the Grim Reaper. Blimey, that's a bit of a hardcore dream. Day 2, the second day of the rest of your life. Aha, I see. So as a result of that, I can just get rid of any form of, negative debuff or whatever. And I can insult myself and... Right, so I can basically make myself angry, which I picked up at some point. I'm not sure exactly how I picked that up. But yeah, I picked that up yesterday, and angriness is quite useful. Angriness is +3 to muscle, mysticality, and moxie. So yeah, that's really quite useful. But I mustn't make myself more angry, or I'll pass out from being too angry. Gotcha. And the man with the big beard by the piano saw something in a mine that made him lose his mind. Okay, stopped telling weird tales, stopped talking entirely. Well, this is fascinating. And yeah, anything you need help with? No, just the piano. Fine, I'm still working on that. I need to find myself a new haystack to pull a needle out of. Okay, I'm going to try and play poker again. So, I've got a totally garbage hand, 3 sevens and a jack of diamonds. The first round, pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 10%. However, with my glamour, and I'm pretty sure I do have 1 glamour, I can basically, yeah, just glamorously raise and hope things get better over time. Second round of betting. The pot is now 120. You estimate your chance of winning at around 10%. 2 grit. Do I have 2 grit? I know I've got myself 2 muscle, so let's forcefully raise and... Oh dear. I managed to lose 20 meat because I placed the 20 meat on my bicep and then flexed. Oh dear. So at this point, it is do or die. The pot is 180 meat. My chance of winning is still at around 10%. I don't know if I've got 3 muscle. I'm pretty sure I've got I might have 3 Moxie. I am going to strategize. Oh, I cocked my hat at a jauntier angle, massively increasing the win chance. Reveal the cards. I gained 180 meat. Nice. How did I do that exactly? I'm not quite sure. But apparently, you know what? I'm just going to walk away. Walk away with my winnings. I am a genius at poker. And in the kitchen, someone wants me to collect saltpeter to use in the kitchen, which is apparently actually used to make gunpowder. And as a result of that, I now know where the military camp is. Fort Cowardice. So little green jars out there. Maybe stay away from the military camp for now. That seems kind of dangerous. But there's a little sub-quest. Actually, wait, hang on. Just finish ransacking the place first. And also there's a cowbell I can hit. I'm going to do that. That does not seem to be doing a huge amount, to be honest. Well, there's a nice stage here, in case there's a stage show later or something. So I inspected the darts board, and it said, ask the barkeep for the darts. Any chance I can actually have the darts? All the darts got broken months ago. That is indeed somewhat disappointing. Boo! Right, well, I think that's everything in here. So I've picked up a few, like, little quests and whatever. Let's just keep having a wander around for the time being. In particular, you will be the shop. Ooh, proper shop. So I am floating right now on 1,000 odd meats. Now, what are you selling that's actually useful? Because I don't really like, yeah, used once, then got rid of items. Shovel in case you haven't actually got one of them already. And this is just, yeah, for the rest of the day. Not so keen on that. Advanced beancraft, however, yeah, I've got to have that. That's a new skill. And then this lets me find a new map marker from a nice high-up location. Bit expensive, I'll leave it for now. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that there book. So, Advanced Beancraft, read it. And as a result, okay, what do we want to learn here? So I can either learn Bean Golem, a combat skill which summons a powerful golem to fight for you. That does sound rather useful. There's a recipe that's been scratched out and replaced with a bunch of paranoid, insane scrawlings. Gives Wary, a skill that increases your maximum action points. Okay, that sounds good, because then I could use my spells more than once. Or there's an article about butter, and an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Gives you Butterbean, a spell that reduces an opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Fine, so makes them basically worse no matter what class of enemy they are. That's useful. You know what? I actually think Wary's not a bad idea. Kind of like that. Yeah, just being able to basically use more abilities. I am going to learn that. And afterwards you narrow your eyes and you burn the book. I didn't trust that book. Ah, marvellous. Well, that's probably still useful. Now I can actually use my spells more than once, so that's probably a good idea. And hello, Mr. Post Office. Any chance you need me to do anything? And I'd also like to send this completely blank postcard. Oh, that's nice. I'm just going to write to my brother Rufus to let him know I'm okay. Well, that's just really, really lovely. And that is nothing of note. That is nothing of note. Right, on we go into the jail. And are you the sheriff? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Ooh, good news. I was doing some, like, deputying in the previous town, so I could be the sheriff. Do you have any law enforcement experience? None whatsoever. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Okay. I agree. Maybe I just shouldn't actually be sheriff. You just assumed you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day. Look, I was playing Skyrim the other day, alright? It happens a lot over there. Also, I quite like how on top of the cells, there's also a ghost cell at the end, just in case we ever need to imprison a ghost. Now, she did also mention that there were wanted posters floating around. Hello, what do we have here? Wasted, the Stripy Hat Gang for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon, 1,000 meat. Okay, well, let's just leave that for now and read the other one. Wanted, House in the Desert Gang, for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance, also for murdering 2 collection agents, last seen at the house in the desert. Okay, as the reward is lower, presumably they're easier to kill, so I should probably start with them, just in case. So as a result, I now know where that house is. Good. Can I actually do both at the same time, by the way? Interesting. Yes, go for it. Aha. So I know where they are. So Cavern Canyon and the house. Just remember where all of that is. Looks like we've actually now got everything in town. Probably it's time for me and you, Alice, to be on our way. Hang on, I need to saddle up my horse first. There we go. All the stuff I now need to go and look for. So the desert house, the Daveyard to go and investigate the Necromancer. There's Fort Cowardice to go and get the Saltpeter. Cavern Canyon over there for, yeah, the harder bounty in the railroad camp. Let's start off with Desert House. But first up, my booze sensors tingle and I get some cheap whiskey. Very, very nice indeed. Keep going. So, Desert House and, uh-oh, they heard me the moment I arrived. And Sneaky is my middle name. Is it? Yes, Sneaky is actually my middle name. Okay, if you say so. And is that actually going to... Oh, I'm actually sneaking. Oh, that's beautiful animation. Just going to sneak past this here horse and Alice just standing at the back. Probably thinks I'm an idiot. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. Okay, beautiful. I just approve of this game in general. So, we can either bring it on or fight. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it all on. We're going to be fine here. We got the jump on them this time. So this guy's got 24, 20, 24. Oh. I've got 30. She's got 15. This is maybe a bit concerning. Right, so what I can do here is once per fight, I've got, 3 action points. Yes, okay. This doesn't end my turn, so give myself a bunch of bean armor. There we go, bean armor. And now, with my 2 action points, I can start picking off these guys. Now, who can I potentially deal with? You at the back, I can potentially finish you off with 2 bean spells. It's 11. So, yeah, let's actually make sure he goes down. So, cast the spell over there, because in 2 hits, he can be dead, which is lovely. And now, also, hang on. I actually get to control her as well. Fine, what's your skill? Every opponent takes 3 damage. Well, that's just really useful. Alternatively, target doesn't need any healing. Okay, so you can also do some healing. Yeah, do a great big spray shot. And boom. Oh, that's nice. That's nice stuff. 3 hit points. And you never take us alive and will never pay for the house. Right, he gets a couple of shots in. Okay, so what do we want to do now? So this guy is now at 6, so a single pistol shot will finish him off. So probably the most sensible thing to do is precisely that, because I've got 1 action point right now. Yes, take a shot, boom. So now move over to her, and probably is the sensible thing now to do the healing. How much does that actually heal up? That would actually do... Yeah, screw it. Let's actually get that underway. So do a bit of healing right there. Because with one of them dead, now the amount of damage they're outputting is lower. He takes a shot. 3 hit points. 3 hit points. And 3 hit points. Fine. So we're pretty much neutral on that round. Because I'm healing off slightly faster than they can actually do damage to me. Probably safest just to actually use the, the Father Lava on that guy. So there's 11 damage right there. And you could keep healing, or you could do a bit more damage to... Yeah, do a bit more damage. So, shoot. Big shotgun blast. Very, very useful indeed. He keeps firing, but I should be able to take it. Assuming there's no criticals. I hope there's no criticals. Also, why are you shooting me, like, all the time? It's very rude of you. This is 6 to 7 damage. Ooh. Not guaranteed. Also, I picked up some dynamite at some point. I think I found it in the bar. So that's 20 damage and won't end my turn. No, save that for, like, a boss or something. Though, actually, you know what? Let's just use 1 on him, just for safety. So, get you down with that. That doesn't end my turn. So, as a result, go for... Ooh, that's 7 to 8, guaranteed. Yeah, go for that then. Boop. Down you go. Lovely. So, that gets me a bag of ears and such, together with a new gum. Very, very nice indeed. And 30 XP. Good. Now, let's have a little look-see at this, because presumably... That is damage 6 to 7 plus 1 Moxie. This is damage 4 to 5. So can I just actually move that over here? Yes, yes I can. Beautiful. So probably just sell Deputy Pistol, because Deputy Pistol is not actually that good. This pistol, a lot flipping better. And oh my goodness, because I insisted my middle name was Sneaky, my middle name is now literally Sneaky. That's amazing. So, I've now got 34 XP and I can start spending it wherever I actually flipping want, including, oh, blimey, 400 XP to get my lockpicking expertise up a bit. Dear oh flipping dear. Still, I like this wary business. This wary business is pretty good. So, outfoxing. You're smarter than a box of rocks, so as a result of that I could start going for some intelligent special options. And Hellbender. That does seem rather useful, yes. So plus 3 to spell damage for only 10 XP. Yeah, go for some of that right there. So, Glamour. So, you'll be able to consume more cocktails and also be able to afford them. So, meat gain up, item finding bonus up, liver capacity up. Yes, because my liver capacity is how many drinks I can drink at one time before having to sleep it off. And drinks presumably provide bonuses, so being able to drink more drinks simultaneously means I can stack more buffs on myself. Ooh, I like that. It's a good system. Right, I like Mysticality though. Mysticality is good. So let's actually boost that a little bit right there. And that will be, yeah, more damage to my spells and less damage from elemental attacks in general. Leave Muscle for the time being. I think I like Mysticality and Moxie. Ooh, but this one's interesting. As it turns out, yeah, I can actually get AP up just by increasing Gumption, as well as Speed, presumably for turn order, and Spleen capacity. What does my Spleen do exactly? How many potions I can use in a day. Marvellous. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Maximum AP is currently at 4, so now I can start throwing my magic around a lot more effectively. Beautiful. Now, what about this here house that you guys were refusing to pay for? And also, what happened to the dog? Dog? The dog has wandered off in search of better masters. Good boy. Well, we may as well continue our journey north to the Dave Yard. And every time I'm getting stronger, I've got myself a crate of supplies here. But it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. What have we got? Smelling salts and hardtack. Well, those may or may not be useful. And we've got a whole bunch of skeletons to fight. Right, let's go murder some skeletons. How many skeletons have we got? Just one. We got the jump on him. And I've got... 4 action points and 13 hot damage. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Plus 9 to 10. Oh, this is good. This is flipping good. So, do a spell. And boom. Oh, you are just going to be destroyed. And yes, indeed. Fire. That's 3 damage. And now, as a result, I can basically just finish him off with a standard pistol shot guaranteed. Out comes the pistol. Down you go. Right. So far, this is all manageable. And Alice is starting to make some notes about the skeletons. Let's just keep murdering some skeletons. We've got to murder all these skeletons, but... Alright, the skeleton of somebody called Dave. Still with 21 XP though, but this guy's holding something. Right, well, I've got my 4 action points back because this is a different fight. So continue using my ridiculously powerful magical abilities. And you just continue shooting that guy. Comes in, whacks me with a board of wood. Honestly... didn't go that well for you. Oh, 10 to 11. Oh, flippin' love it. Flippin' love it. I'm destroying you. Although I'm guessing there's going to be worse to come yet. Oh, yeah. Inside that house, probably going to be worse. And like the snakes, these guys are probably going to get tougher. Well, I thought that, but that guy's only got 18 hit points. So at this point, they're actually getting easier. They're actually only 9 hot damage. They've all got different stats and defenses because, yeah, his Mysticality is high, which is both special attack and special defense. So let's just go for the gun in that case, as we should be able to finish him off in just a couple of rounds. Yeah, he's going down nice and quickly. He attempts to do something. Right, I've been hit by Spooky. Ooh, also, what's this one do? Smelling salts. That gets me an action point. So that's just a bonus action point if I ever need it. Screw it, just take a shot at him. He used Spooky on me. Didn't seem to do very well there. And Skull Chips. Alice keeps doing a bit of... Oh, hang on. Is that a chest in the background? Kind of want that. Oh, boy. Free lunch. So I got myself some food and spiked coffee. Okay, I'm suspicious of the spiked coffee, to be honest. Increases your speed by +1 for the rest of the day or sell it for 8 meat. So it's just coffee with whiskey mixed in. Gotcha. And we've also got a skeleton that's not coming back to life here. And skull with an odd tag on it. Okay. Why exactly is there a tag here? Into cemetery load. Examine it a bit more thoroughly. What exactly is going on here? Borrowed from the submission catacombs in 1886. This thing is late. Okay, so now I know where the old mission is. Which also apparently has its own little cemetery. Fine, we'll head in that direction. As soon as we're done with the mausoleum. Which I'm going to guess is going to get a bit more spookiest. Ooh. Well, this seems somehow appropriate. Yes. And what is this over here? Investigate burnt rags. So we've got ourselves gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and some kind of receipt for a robe. Alright, I'm guessing that's going to be of interest in tracking this guy down. Examine that. Delivery of 150 black silk robes. That is rather ominous. And time to start gathering clues about this guy. So what have we got here? Necromancer Journal. Check that out here. You open the journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for the delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you'll see there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Ooh, there's proper tracking down here. This is actually a proper RPG. This isn't just a little jokey game. There's proper RPGing going on. And with my shovel, I can actually dig up one of the graves. And that got me, aha, boots. Boots is good. I need some boots. And the boots give me, action points up. Good. I'm glad I robbed that grave. So I think that's all we've got there. Let's over to Fort Cowardice to pick up the, oh, hello, small cottage on the horizon. Okay, yeah, go there now, wherever that is. And that's completely the other way. How did we not see that on the way here? Right, okay. And we've got ourselves a sign, silver bullet making apparatus, help yourself. Well, okay, I guess I will. And aha, I can make 3 bullets because I picked up those silver cufflinks at some point. And I don't have anything else silver to make into a bullet, but apparently I could also make needles with... Okay. So I created 3 silver bullets and I converted 1 bullet into 2 needles. Okay, I'm going to make some more needles. There we go. So now I've got 1 bullet and 4 needles. So now I can actually do some lockpicking. Good. There we flipping go. And there's also, ooh, a safe. But that's going to require safe cracking 3. Forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's inside. Yeah, need a lot of safe cracking first. Now, by any chance, how much XP am I sitting on? 34 again. Now, where is safe cracking? That's not even available. Also, I should really upgrade my actual spells. Because, you know, they're actually quite useful. Yes, I like Lava Father. It just seems to be a good, reliable spell to use. So let's just upgrade that a little bit right there, and that is all marvellous. And there might be some form of secret on this here bookshelf, but I require 10 Moxie to actually figure it out. And my Moxie is... Well, actually, my Moxie's 8 right now, thanks to all the boosts I've got, but not quite good enough. And, ooh, spittoons! Every time I actually go through the spittoon, I always get something good out of it. Yeah, investigate it. Just keep going. There we go. A revolting brooch. Nice. So my replica Sheriff badge gets me +1 armor. This revolting brooch gets me... Oh, +2, +2, +2. Oh, yeah. That's the right way to go. And I think that might actually just have boosted me too. Oh, that's Moxie 10. Right, well, let's search for some secrets. And the silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh dear. So write down the location of a silver plater. So yeah, he was just selling bullets with a very light bit of silver plating over the front. Okay. Well, we can potentially go and visit that. That's just a new location. Oh, that's way up north though. That's a very, very long way. Right, get back on the road. We were supposed to be going to Fort Cowardice. And, oh, what exactly is going on here? We have got us... Oh, that's not Alice. Unfortunately, everyone kind of looks the same. It's the one downside for this otherwise beautiful art style. So is there something you can do to help us? Well, I could give you a ride to Dirtwater. It's going to take me a bit... Oh, go on then. I'll give you a ride. And while I'm back in town, can't help but notice a guy down on the ground on the street here. So, hang on. Your leg just sort of broke. I guess I don't get enough vitamins. Right, you're going to need some medicine. What sort of medicine do you need exactly? The rescue mission. I thought I already had the mission. No, that was the old mission. Fine. So I need to get him some broken leg pills. Marvellous. And Alice confirms that is indeed a thing. Fine, we'll get you some broken leg pills. But first, I've got a bounty to claim. That is 30 XP and 500 meat. Love it. And with them gone, another wanted poster has appeared. So, somewhere we have got ourselves a gang north of Dirtwater. Okay, I will take care of that. And all of that is way to the north of where I am. Fine. Okay, well, get back on the road. We're going back to Fort Cowardice, but we may well run into something on the way. Overturned wagon, ruined books, and a pair of spectacles. See what we can find. Ooh, Advanced Beancraft Volume 2. Oh, that's really good. That's incredibly powerful. Hang on. Screw the rest of all of this. Learn that immediately. Just give that a quick read. Right, so, what have we got here? So, use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases my mysticality during a fight. Fine, so buff my own attack power and also magical defense. Alternatively, a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks interesting. Bean Wall. A spell that will create a wall of beans provides cover from ranged attacks. Bit situational, to be honest. Or cooking bean dishes so small they have to be served intravenously gives blood beans. A skill that lets you regenerate health. Ooh. None of those are massively of interest, to be honest, but I feel like increasing my mysticality is probably not a terrible idea. Getting some health regen. Yeah, but then Alice is also a healer. She can kind of handle the healing. Then again, a lot of people I've been running into have been using guns. It being the Old West and all. A lot of people seem to like using guns rather than melee or magic. So, cover would be good. You know what? I'm just going to go straight up, maxing out my magical attack. I'm going for the old bean. So, Fort Cowardice, need to find some saltpeter. Floating around, climb the watchtower, take a look around. Nice view! I like that's just a little option there. So, administration and mess hall. And also, ooh, hang on, doctor's tent. That might be of interest. There we go, military grade whiskey and army field trauma kit. This is all very good. And I need to have safe cracking 1. Yeah, I haven't even got the skill safe cracking as an option yet. Fine, and we've also got Fort Cowardice's nurse, the desk. Alright, look at the papers. Marching orders, might look at that in a minute. A bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies, not that interesting. And the marching orders tell me where the next fort is. Fine, so I now know where that is. But gotta be careful if I'm heading in that direction, it's apparently dangerous. Well, I'm pretty dangerous too. Alright, and that army thing is restoring 10 hit points, which Alice can do anyway, but I guess it's nice to be able to do it myself without using her turn up. And you know what? I'm going to eat some plum pudding just to clear out some inventory space. There we go. So as a result of that, my stomach is now full, so I can't do any more food-related items. I see. That's a cool little system right there. This sign has the goblin word for toilet on it, and it says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way you going in there. Aha! Because I speak goblin, I actually knew that. Marvellous. And what is it do we have here? Sound of goblins snoring inside the tent. Okay, leave them alone for now. No need to murder all of them. I'm only here to pick up some flipping salt and pepper, or possibly saltpeter, one or the other. And just some old food. Hang on, we'll grab all of this. Ah, more military grade whiskey. Very, very nice indeed. And also, personal records. Grab that. No, I really want details. You want to read one? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Keep reading all of these. How many of these are there? You're just thinking the same one you've read before. What is wrong with you? I just can't get enough. Eventually, are they actually cycling? I swear I've seen Patricia. Yeah, I've seen Patricia floating around a fair bit. Fine, I'll leave that alone. Lockpick and needle. Well, I've got plenty of them, thanks to the silversmiths. And, ooh, hello. Did you actually just shoot at me, or are you just shooting in general right now? You probably shouldn't try to open this safe while the goblin is shooting at it. Right, Mr. Goblin, me and you can actually have a chat. So get the attention, and I'm shooting pies, always shooting pies. Could you elaborate, please? To destroy, obviously, must destroy a terrible pie. What's wrong with the pie? The human will never understand. Okay, let's keep asking here. Shut up so much, angry. Keep trying. Destroy. Look, there's so many holes in the pie safe. You're winning. The pie is dead. You certain? Wait here. I will check. There we go. Yep, the pie is definitely shot to hell. Right, I will check. Congratulations. You have killed the pie. So much doing it. But now what? What are you shooting now? Find another pie? There more pies being? Yes, world of pie. Violencing will never end. Sorry being, not wishing to enabling this behaviour. This is my cross-bearing. I must going and continuing the fight. Okay, thanking you. And if I had outfoxing too, we could take that conversation further. Instead, I will simply salute you, and now I'm the general. Okay, intriguing. And I got myself a lead pie, because it is so full of bullets. Right, what does the lead pie do exactly? Pie that is now 100% bullets, increases my... Ooh! Increases range damage by 10! That's loads! Right, in the right circumstances, that could be very, very useful indeed. And as I've got this whiskey, and as I'm not planning to go to sleep anytime soon, and my liver's currently empty, I may as well drink some of that. So there we go, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Absolutely marvellous. So yeah, I'm just getting my stats up, and spleen is how many potions? I'm not sure I've got any potions yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, what happened to the actual saltpeter? Because that was the whole reason I actually came here. Try and find... spice rack. Okay, that was much, much easier. Now, with all of this booze and food and whatever, I guess I may as well just go and figure out what's going on with the goblins. Hello there, Mr. Goblin. So you are 22 hit points, 21 hit points, 24 hit points. Yeah, nothing too major. Right, 5 action points here. So I've got Bean Shield, of course, but I also have Use the Old Bean. So once per fight, and increases by 5, doesn't end my turn. I would say, let's actually get Bean Shield up immediately for +4 armor. And let's also get Use the Old Bean. Once again, doesn't actually use it my turn. So my Mysticality is up. And now, if I were to attack you, 24 damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, flipping yeah. Very, very nice indeed. Now, who's the most dangerous here? Moxie 7, and Muscle 7. Fine, well, I can finish you off immediately. So, woobly woobly whoop. And you are just dead in one hit. Nice. You can just basically finish off these people. And yeah, they seem to go for me rather than my assistant for the most part. And I'm not sure whether that was just a miss due to bad luck or whether that was just because of the Bean Shield keeping me protected. But regardless, that seems to have worked pretty well. How much health do you actually have left? You've got 18. I could just go for this shot and then... what else do we have? What's the best option? That's actually 12 to 13 right there. I do actually still have an action point, so I may as well use that on finishing you off. Oh, yeah. I am a truly powerful bean magician now. You are very, very dead indeed. Just continue weakening him a little bit. Boom. He's going to take a shot. Ouch. She does not have much health, though. You've got 15 hit points remaining. So 12 to 13. Yeah, may as well use the melee attack, because it actually is a bit more powerful. Just whack him, and then you get yourself some revenge. And down he goes. Very, very nice indeed. So that gets me, 30 XP. And I've heroically defeated the goblins who are guarding their beds. Oh, I feel bad now. Still, I can have their stuff, which is nice. There we go. Canteens, silver bullets, hard attack, silver bullets. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. And also a chemical bullet. So that can poison an enemy. Okay, remember I've got 10 bajillion items. That might be useful at some point. Well, I feel like I'm a lot more powerful now, so I'm going over to the bigger bounty of Cavern Canyon. Danger Spider. Mildly concerning. That's probably where the spider is. Or, I can just actually, yep, get that open. More warnings of Danger Spider. Okay. So, potentially there's... hang on, so what's in here? Is it just another spider? No, this is a different thing. Ooh, weapons. Okay, and I got myself... oh, fancy. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just going to very quickly potentially change over my weapon here. So, this is, yeah, that's my melee thing. Fancy knife is 79 plus 3 Moxie. Right. Get that set up right there, though I may need to actually put the crowbar back on to do some opening down the line. Alright, maybe we just kind of head in this direction and just try and avoid that. Actually, there is medicine and booze. Yeah, screw it. Take out the spider. Hello. You must have a death wish standing that close to this thing. Well, it doesn't seem to actually be coming out. You should leave right now before the spider eats you. Should I? It seems to not be attacking me. Okay, fine. I'll leave, I guess. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. A note tacked to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a giant spider. It isn't even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Yeah, I don't think there's actually a spider. And, okay, hang on, wait. The tunnel behind the opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. Oh, well, no matter then. Just, you know, keep going further and further in. This is all. I'm just sneaking around at this point. You see the gang on the other side of the junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. If you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Like if I was some kind of spider, you mean? Or possibly the entrance on the far right. This entrance over here, that actually might get me round the right way. Although actually there's also skittering and screams. Well, in all fairness, I'm not that scared of the spiders so far. The spider doesn't seem to be causing me much in the way of trouble. And I can arrest... Ooh, prep for spider consumption. Right, well, I could just arrest them. Don't do anything just yet. I might want to go and actually, you know, figure out where the spider is, because... Oh, danger bar. Danger... I like how everything's just listed as danger right now. Hello? Who are you exactly? Poor chef chained to a wall. Yes, I'm going to rescue you. That's absolutely fine. So, we'll see him whenever we get back to Dirtwater. He's headed in that direction. So I think there's nothing else going on in here. So that's the kitchen. Keep exploring, in case there's more people that need some rescuing first. And we've also got a jaw harp. Okay, the jaw harp, whatever that is exactly. And I will take some nice booze. Can't actually drink it. I need to actually increase some of my stats before any of that does anything. Right, so I've found these guys. Don't do anything just yet, but yeah, I need to find the bloody spider. Before I find the spider, though, I should probably level up as I'm sitting on 79 XP. Also, I want to outfox some people, so I'm going to take outfoxing up to level 2. And as it's probably a good idea, I'm just going to boost grit a tiny bit as well, because that just gets me, yeah, more stomach capacity, pain tolerance, and hit points up a bit. Gumption. Ah, maximum AP. Actually, no, leveling it up doesn't get me any more AP, it would still just be +2. That's just +1 to speed. Okay, what would I gain from doing this? More item finding, more liver capacity, so I can drink more booze. Or I could just boost, yeah, I should probably just boost mysticality, given that's my main way of doing damage. That's probably a good idea. Fine, I'll leave the rest of it for now. I feel like I'm in good shape. Let's see if we can just go and find myself. There we go, so I have indeed managed to work my way around the back of all of this. Now, where's... Okay, spider, seriously... Me and you, I want to have a chat. I can't get in there, fine. No way you going back in there. The game is just not going to let me fight this spider, is it? I feel cheated. Well, I guess we just arrest them then. And, yep, we just put the cocoons on the back of the horse and just take them back to Dirtwater for 1,000 meat and 30 XP. And we don't bother cutting them out of the cocoons. We just basically leave them inside there. In the cocoons. In the cell. Marvellous. Ooh, more bounties. Oh, no, hang on. We already actually had that one. And what's new? The Black Hat Bandits. Well, if nothing else, I'm going to say yes, because that just gives me more and more locations. Right. On we flipping go. Sorry, I haven't got your broken leg pills yet. And we have finally made it to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company Rail Camp or something. Now, it was implied right at the beginning of the game that these guys would have a proper big job for me of some description. So... This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. Too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Yeah, where'd you get that watch, my good man? Bought it from this gal who runs a store down south of here. Name of Buttonwillow. Buttonwillow McSomething. Alright, give me a nice spot there. Between a cactus and a different cactus. Well, it's still nice to know. Thank you very, very much indeed. Aha! I've found a man with a giant hat. Now that's got to be the right guy to start with. Hello, man with giant hats. You want to know something? I love trains. Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts, magical to me like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. You know what I learned? Organising and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you'll ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Great! I now run this railway. Good stuff. Now... How exactly are we going to get that way? Hello, you have a clipboard, so I assume you know what you're actually talking about. So this is my new assistant. Nice. By my calculations, we could dynamite it clear. Problem is it takes a lot of dynamite, a whole year's worth. Okay, but a pack of goblins stole it. Good, good, I'll get that back for you. This is classic RPG stuff. So just need to head over to there, kill some goblins. Gotcha. However, I do have a choice. I don't actually need that specific dynamite. Any I could lay my hands on would be fine. So I just need to get hold of enough dynamite. But that's just an easy place to actually get it if you just want to follow the quest. Well, let's start off with Buttonwillow's store down here, because I wouldn't mind buying myself a fancy pocket watch. And also, I've managed to... I've found a meteor! 700 meat from a meteor. Love it. Right, I'm going to spend some of that right now on a flipping watch. I want a lovely fancy watch. And I've also got myself a new Beancraft book here. I will take that, thank you very, very much indeed. Now, what does this actually do? Lubricant, but it doesn't actually say what it does here. Ooh, cheap tequila. Mysticality up by 3. That's actually pretty good, yes. Crowbar, if I'd actually found that, gives me the... Ooh, the foraging skill! It's a bit on the expensive side, mind, but... Also a hammer. Provides the option to hammer things in certain places, provided you have nails. Well, okay, that's of interest. I'm going to take the needle, obviously, because I can always do with a needle. Or the pickaxe. That lets me mine in certain places. And it's also a weapon, but I'm pretty sure the knife I've got is better. You know what? I'm going to just take the pickaxe. I'm going to leave the desert eating and drinking. I've got plenty of food already. But I will take the pickaxe to do some mining and see what that gets me. Ah, and you can actually sort your gear by, yeah, what can go in each slot. So I've been carrying around the can of infinite beans on my, like, extra slot for some time. And that just gets me +1 muscle, moxie, and spell damage. But I've had this filthy porcelain cow for a while as well. I think I pulled it out of a spittoon at some point. That gets me melee attack and spell damage up by 3. Yeah, that's much better. Definitely go for that. The nasty ring, no replacement for that yet. Still haven't found any pants. No pants whatsoever. The rest of this, however, seems to be okay. Because, yeah, I'd rather have +2 mysticality than +1 to armor when I've got the bean shield spell. Right, I think me and you are done. And that means back to the gulch to hunt ourselves some goblins. But also, I found something else. No, don't stop. Why would you go to the... How did you discover that? Also, ooh, it's moments like this I wish I was a cow puncher. Right, so I'm going to have to fight this cow if I want to explore the area. Right. Oh, blimey. Oh, no. Oh, no. This cow is... This is a hell calf. Right, I've got it over my head here. I've got him well over my head. Right, okay. What can I do here? What can I flipping do? Okay, 1. Definitely activate the bean shield, obviously, to desperately try and stay alive. I've got 40 hit points. That's not even that bad. Activate my... Yeah, use the old bean. Definitely. And there we go. I am now stronger than I was. This does 25 damage. I could also potentially kill him with dynamite. Yes, you know what? Use a dynamite. So that's 20 hit points right there. I can do between 6 and 21 damage. I don't really want to waste silver bullets, though, because they can be converted to needles, which is very, very useful indeed. Do I have any other items? I've got 1 chemical bullet. That's 1 poison. No, I'm going to go for my hot spell right now. So, Father Lava. Nice. And you just take a shot, because that should get him down low enough that... Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. But I should be able to handle him now. So, just use that spell again. If we're lucky. Damage range. Oh! No. Thanks to my bean resistance, we are good. We are great. Just stab him in the face. There we go. The hell calf has been defeated. How's she, by the way? Also, I got a roasted cow tongue. 15 XP. Yeah, she's fine. Give her a bit of whiskey. She's right as rain. Lovely. Ooh, ooh. That's needle in a haystack. Nice. I like haystacks. Uh-oh. Why is everything on fire around here exactly? Something in the embers. Red hot poker. Is that a weapon by any chance? That is... Ah! Deals hot damage. Oh! That's what hot damage means. It just means this is magical damage that is put against their, like, their special stats rather than their physical stats. Okay. So... that does 7 to 9. This does 6 to 9, but does hot damage instead of physical. Okay, I think we'll leave that for the time being, though. I'm not sure that's that necessary. Fine. And Curly was here. Curly, didn't I read a book about Curly at some point? Yes! The Legend of Curly's Meat. Maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Investigate it. Okay, what exactly is going on here? A map. Aha! A secret meat treasure at Coleridge Mine. Ooh, exciting stuff. Now, I need lockpicking 2. Lockpicking 2 is, isn't that like a long way off? That is, oh, blimey. Yeah, that is a long way off. That is 400 XP before I can get into that barn. Okay. So this barn here is presumably something... Oh. Oh dear. Right. So, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. I'm going to walk away from them. I've decided, given I had so much trouble with just a basic hell calf, going up against the actual infernal cows, probably a bad idea. But I will take a length of rope. What does rope do exactly? And if you need to tie something to something else and you don't think string or twine or cord or... Okay, fine. Fair enough, game. Whatever. But we now know about Coleridge Mine. Yes, Coleridge Mine. And also, I've discovered yet more locations, which was the other side. Okay, well, let's just start off with the actual mine I found here. And sadly, I can't... Oh, wait, hang on. Don't I have a book I never actually read? Yes! Yes, I do! I should probably read that, because that's like, you know, powerful bean spells. So, we've got... Oh, hang on. I've run into this one before, or rather, I've run some of these spells before. So, Bean Wall, the bean cover. The Bean Golem, combat spell, yeah, powerful golem to fight for you. Or Great Northern Blizzard, which deals cold damage to... Ooh! Massive area of effect spell, yes, I want area of effect spell. Definitely want area of effect spell, lovely. And this could be, well, we've got ourselves a treasure. Okay. Must have been used for storing personal effects of fellas who used to work this mine. Ooh! Hang on, Ellsbury! That's the guy back in Dirtwater. The guy with the beard, who we ran into right at the beginning. Oh, I like this game. Right, okay. Label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. Third one is labelled Loose Ben Combination Lock. Okay, open the first locker. So now I've got his helmet. If I give that to him, or if I put it on, that could potentially be very, very useful. Go back over here. So, second locker, white goo. Alright, so what is going on here? A skeleton covered in the same white goo. Guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into the locker, filled it with shaving cream. And I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker. Right, the skeleton is apparently not quite dead yet, so I guess we need to take care of him, and oh dear. He's a bit on the tough side there. Right, so, what do we know about him exactly? Muscle 10, Mysticality 9. Fine, so he's slightly more weak to magic than to physical, which suits me. So obviously, I need to get my bean shield straight up. I should probably upgrade that. I actually quite like the bean shield, and I think the next upgrade is up to 7. So, do I need to use the old bean? Right now, my Mysticality is 13. I can get up to 19. I'm going to do 20 damage in a current form. And that actually uses up 2 action points, which is quite a lot. Because then, I've only actually got 2 uses of that spell. Okay, I'm going to not do that. I'm just going to cast the spell now instead. There we go. And you are going to take a fair bit of damage. And you are just going to fire. But you're not going to do much. I mean, ideally, if he goes for me... Yeah, perfect. He actually doesn't hit me that hard with the bean shield. So as a result, I can just keep putting that on him, and she can heal me up as far as she needs to. In fact, you know what? She may as well just focus on healing. So you just keep working on that. Just literally emptying just medicine onto me. Marvellous. Yeah, that bean shield is beautiful. So I've got 2 action points left, and that should be enough to finish you off. That's 20. Actually, you need to do 1 attack just to get him below 20. Yeah, now he's at 18. No chance. Right, yeah, Bean Shield's great. I should really upgrade that. 1 more spell will finish him off. And job done. Nice. So, what do we get from that? Skull chips, loose teeth, skeleton bones, 15 XP. Nothing major. Now the third one, yeah, has a combination lock. So I can't open that yet because I don't know the combination. I can, however, just loot for a bit more meat around here. And also go a bit deeper in. Because remember, we're here for... Aha! Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Boom! Climb down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's basically just Fallout 1. Also, I've got myself... unrefined meat nugget and meat. Okay, so that's what the pickaxe is for. Slowly it will pay for itself. So just keep on with that. And more as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, flipping, yeah. I'm swimming in money. Uh-oh. What's this exactly? You don't like this spiral one bit? No. What is going on here? Maybe just don't walk on it. Okay, mine. Mine. Maybe don't mine. Maybe take the fluid. Okay, and then just... Yeah, spiral does make me uncomfortable. What was that noise? Okay, it goes further than you expected. Keep going, it's warm. Ooh, a beating heart! I'm going to just... Right. This is... unusual. What exactly is... Oh! Pickaxe. Boo! Boo! I paid money for one of them. Right. What is going on here? And there's also a slightly weird ghost cart What is all of this? Right, okay. Maybe we need to go and have a chat to that guy before this. Because I feel like there's a mystery here. Like, there's a weird living mine thing going on. So, maybe we need to go and have a chat with What's-His-Face to get the full story here. Now, we also passed by Dynamite Dan, which is quite useful, and also open up a thing I found. Ah, bar of soap. Very, very nice indeed. Dynamite Dan, I'm guessing I could just buy the dynamite I needed if I wanted to. Oh, yeah. A year's worth of dynamite, which is 5,000. Though, honestly, I don't want to do that. I would, however, like to sell you, if you wouldn't mind, one pickaxe, because I've actually got a spare. So I'm going to sell one of those right now. And I can also sell anything else I'm not actually using. So in particular, I swear I've got some weapons I need to sell. There we go. Deputy pistol. Don't need that anymore. I've got a superior gun in every way. And I'll sell the can of... Actually, no, I won't. Because it was given to me by my mother. So I'm not going to sell that. And in addition, I've just run into a skull that appears to want to face off against me. So I guess we're now fighting a skull. Which is... It's a tumble skull. It's only got 48 hit points. You know what? I'm just going to put a shield up just in case. Just in case. And then I'm just going to start throwing some magic at it. Its mysticality is only 7. So it's vulnerable to that. Oh, yeah. It's in a bit of trouble. So now just shoot it a bit. There we go. Now we should be able to finish it off in one round. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't give up against that thing. I feel like I really didn't need to. And woobly whoop. And okay. The honour is all yours. Thank you, Alice. Right, I killed the tumble skull. That was weird. And oh, Alice has become stronger. Intriguing from picking up a skull. We should probably be slightly worried, but okay. Right, now, goblins. I can speak your language, so I think what we need to do now is just negotiate the return of the dynamite. So, just talk to him. Sorry, only for goblins. Outthink him. Ah, I'm glad I took out Foxin too. Okay, I could be a new human ambassador. You go to Human Town and be goblin ambassador. Diplomatics, yes. Alright, so he just walks away. Very, very nice indeed. It says nothing interesting in goblin. Okay, so quiet rustling. A single goblin rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Okay, maybe leave that alone for now. And that's library. And quiet inside. Okay, if it's quiet inside, go inside. So, shack filled with crude bookshelves. Bookshelves in turn filled with crude books. So, very complicated numbers. How to bird noise. Alice going into seeing glass. Let's see if any of these are actually useful. Sadly, no. None of those books actually gave me a perk. Bit of a shame. You know what? I'm just going to go beat up whoever this guy is. Hello, who are you exactly? Oh dear. 36 hit points. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. Though actually, I can probably do... No, I definitely can't do more damage. I'm really spec'd towards magic right now. So, woobly whoop. And just a quick shot for you. And then we can finish him off in a moment. There's no way you can do much to me. You can do something to Alice, though. Bloody hell, that hurt a bit. Right, shoot him. Boom. Dead. Job done. So, that gets me 15 XP. And I just murdered him for literally no reason. Well, now I feel bad. That's the delicatessen. Alright, nothing inside by the sound of it. And, ooh, door's locked. Well, pick it. Let's see what we've got here. Goblin sandwiches! Nice. Storage. Okay, storage is good. So, we've got thousands of tiny cabinets. Alright, so random, looking at more random, or even... Yeah, let's start with the even randomer. Right, that gets me a lollipop. That's a goblin sandwich. That's goblin Oh, I've got trousers! I've finally got flipping trousers! That is +3 to armor, but -2 to moxie. Ooh, okay. In all fairness, that's probably worth it. +3 to armor is pretty significant right there. And then, oh, hang on. Before we actually, you know, go inside, red herring storage. Mayor's house. Okay, well, I know the mayor's naffed off. So, investigate his bed. Cactus logs. And, ooh, a folder with important secrets written on it. So you learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is a spare key to a treasure cave in drawer. Ooh, nice. Right, I have an actual thing. This is the place, right? Yes, look in this drawer. So, that is the treasure cave key. I can probably leave at this point. Okay, we are in good shape here. I'm glad I can speak Goblin. That's pretty darn good. So, what sounds like Hamlet, except in Goblin tongue. Okay, you know what? I'm going to head backstage, see what goes on here. Aww, it's just Goblin Hamlet. And I get 20 XP for enjoying Goblin Hamlet. And there's the door. I've already got the treasure cave spare key. In we go. And that should be the... Oh! Right, there's quite a few goblins in here. The goblins is paying more attention to their book than to you. You're pretty sure they aren't going to let you waltz on by. Fight. I'm going to spoil the ending of the book. No spoilers. He runs out the cave with his hands over his ears. Good. Next person, what can we do here? So try out my new... Oh! I read that book about bird call skills, so I can actually get him out of the way. Right, what else do we have here? Remind him about the cafe shift. Lovely. He gets out of there too, and I don't need to fight anybody, except we have got pointy things. There's a giant pile of meat. There is years supply of dynamite. And continue cracking open. Ooh, exciting goblin items here. Oh, I'm out of needles. Boo. Right, well, hang on. We've got sexy, exciting goblin things here. Let's see what we've actually got. Goblin Tiara. So, yeah, right now my barely enchanted hat gets me +1 to mysticality. Yeah, goblin items just give you plus armor to minus moxie. And also plus armor to... Okay, so that's incredibly useless because the helmet is basically the same thing but without the debuff. Now, the Nasty Ring gives me +1 to all of these. That gives me to... Ooh! +5 spell damage, -3 to pistol attack. Yeah, screw it. Go for it. Let's absolutely go for that. So, Goblin Engagement Ring goes in there. And the Goblin Trousers I will take as well. So, yeah, Goblin stuff makes you really, really bad at using guns. But very, very good at magic and armor. Okay, this I can deal with. And such a shame I don't happen to have another lockpick. Fine, I should actually... head back and make some more picks, because I like having picks. And there we go, got a bunch of new needles, thanks to the silver bullets I found previously. Straight back on our way, I'd say. Though actually, no, wait. Dirtwater, and also I've accidentally found... No, don't go! Okay, I didn't want to go all the way over there. I'm not sure how I found that just now, but okay, I guess I'll go visit it while I'm passing by and help myself to all sorts of meat. And mining equipment. I don't know how that works, so Alice... Please explain. She can't. Oh well. Perhaps not too surprisingly in the snake mine, the snakes you can pull out and just punch. Luckily they're pretty flimsy, so I should just be able to pretty much one-shot all these guys, so I'm basically just here for the money, to be honest. Lovely. Now, this old chap. I'm going to show him the helmets. And he takes the helmet from you. It takes a moment to find his voice. It does, long ago. I don't suppose there was anything else you found. Yep, the bottle of laudanum. Alright, that's the stuff. And here you go. He drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanour changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger. I would love to hear the story. What is going on here? The tale of a woman who finds a hidden staircase leading to a strange undersea catacomb inhabited by hyper-intelligent dogs. Something about that story, you really lost yourself in it. 30 XP. Okay. And what exactly is going on here? Oh yes, now I've actually got the thing. I can actually fix that. So, yep, crack him open. A Mysticality 5 I've totally got. Recalibrate some springs. And the music is now as it should be. Now, how exactly are we... Oh, got medicine. No, so he just wants more laudanum. Okay, so we've got to find laudanum for this guy if we want to learn anything else about him. Intriguing. Right, back to the railroad camp. Probably have a random encounter on the way. Yes, indeed we do. So what have we got here? A bandit snoozing beneath a large and colourful quilt. And I would say, yeah, why don't we just misinform him, because I'm so darn clever. And we trick him for meat and XP. Marvellous. Right, on to a railroad camp. Now, I've got all the dynamite in the world, so just need to hand that over to you. Here you go. Here's literally all the dynamite, and I think I will be the one to do this. Oh, yeah. Kabloom. And, oh, slight problem. So, it turns out the rocks are actually a crazy rock monster. Okay, hopefully I can take care of that. Do we need to... Hello? Right, how am I going to deal with this? I can... Ooh. With 20 Mysticality, I could just straight up magic it away. intriguing. What is my mysticality right now? Oh, my mysticality is only 12. Fine, nowhere near high enough. But I am sitting on 300 unspent XP, so maybe... Wait, hang on, wasn't there an outfoxing option? Outfoxing 3. I can deal with outfoxing 3. I quite like outfoxing, it's quite good. That is, yeah, that's only 100. Boom, outfoxing 3, lovely. And mysticality, I can certainly boost a little bit yet. Though I also like the... gumption. Grit is quite good. Yeah, grit is probably a good idea. That is just more health. Glamour, I can do without that. I can probably just boost mysticality a fair bit more. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I like Bean Shield, actually. Bean Shield 2 is plus 3 additional armor. Lava Father is base damage. Oh, wow. Also, it sets enemies on fire and does an extra 10 damage. Yes, definitely a good idea. And that's another 10 damage in a minute. Using the old bean is increasing mysticality by 10 rather than 5. And Great Northern Blizzard, which I haven't done yet because I haven't really run into a big group of enemies, could definitely be of interest. Or I could just boost mysticality. Yes, I'm just going to boost mysticality, sure. And muscle, because muscle's not a bad backup skill, because my moxie's terrible right now because of the goblin gear. Fine. At this point, I should be able to outfox you. There we go. This is a pass through the mountains, and it's a natural wind funnel. That plus desert sand means this place will be an erosion nightmare for you. You'd be worn down to nothing in just a few hundred years. You need to find somewhere on the leeward side of the mountain where you'd be protected from the wind. He seems to understand, wanders away, 45 XP, huzzah! I mean, he kind of looked like he just burst there, but whatever. Right, so, job done. What do you need me to do just next? Well, he's given me the location of the actual company camp, just in case I need to head onwards, and there goes the train. Lovely. Right. And this is also apparently the remains of my triumph over the crazy rock pile / guy. Even though I did kind of, just persuade him to leave. So, oh well, no matter. And there we go. That's opened up the way to the far side. But there's plenty more to the north. Yeah, plenty more indeed. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I want to see what that is. I'm pretty enjoying this game. Right, more tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, as we head up to the north of this side of the map. Oh, yes. Yes. Very much indeed. We'll be heading to this side of the map, figuring out what's going on in the forest. And, ooh, Fort Alldead. That's probably a good place for us to go and explore to figure out where the Necromancer is. I'm gonna guess that's where he is. At this point, I'm just wandering from location to location. I swear there was a plot about necromancy or something. But screw it. I'm just wandering around and having fun and shooting people and being a powerful bean magician. It's fine. So, hopefully you will join me and Alice and Crazy Tim tomorrow for some more. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been West of Loathing. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.